Hello friends, welcome again to the daily current affairs session brought to you by Ekam IAS. We'll have a quick glance at the today's topic, which is 23rd March 2018. Sudan, the white rhino, hammer, Okhla bird sanctuary, iconic tourist sites project, Topicwada and Google Fiber project. I hope you are all catching up with the prelims timeline. You have hardly 2 months, more than 2 months, and so you are doing good, I hope, and please respond to the videos and please respond to the current affairs efforts that we all are taking. So let's have a deeper glance again. Okay, so the first news is about Sudan. You may have already known about this guy. He is a white rhino in Kenya, and he was the last male survivor of the northern white rhino, who died last day. So see this Sudan was the last male northern white rhino, and he had age related issues, and so the authorities of the conservation department had euthanized him, this guy, and he was one of the only 3 living northern white rhinos. There are 2 more which is female, so this was the last male one. And this white rhino is also called square-lipped rhinoceros, and it is the largest surviving species of rhinoceros. And the main thing is that this is the second largest mammal after elephant. That is the thing. So we have many types of rhinoceros. Even in India we have the great one-horned rhino, and we have many other like southern white rhino, northern white rhino. So this is the largest among the rhinoceros. And please learn all the IUCN status of all the different varieties of rhinoceros, including India's. See, in India, Kaziranga National Park conserves one-horned rhino. I will show a picture after this slide. Okay. And see, the one thing we have to remember, if a statement comes, just gather it in your mind that the white term, the white rhino, is not related to the color. Actually, the color of this rhino is grey. The name white came because of there was a word called wheat, W-E-I-T, wheat, which is an African term that means wide. So wide means its mouth was wide. Normally, all the rhinos has pointed mouth to pick up all the grasses and shrubs and all the thorny plants. But this, these are peculiar of grasslands. So these guys had a wider mouth to gather and eat up the grasses. So that is the difference between this, white, the term white. That means actually wide, and this is misinterpreted as white rhino. So normally we call it as white rhino, but actually the meaning is different. No, the color is not white. Okay, nothing much. You have the physical features. It can grow up to a maximum height of 1.85 meter and a mass of 3.6 tons. You just imagine 3.6 tons. And there are southern white rhinos, Indian rhinos, and etc. Please refer it in detail. You will have you should have a thorough knowledge about all those species. So next slide is just a comparison between 2 rhinos. See, on the right side is the one who died last day, Sudan. This is the northern white rhino, and that is our rhino, Indian great horned rhino. So this has one horn, no, kind of a unicorn thing, and this has two horns, one after the other. And see the mouth; it has a square shaped mouth like this, and Indian rhinos have like this. So that is the difference between those, and this is larger in size, largest in size actually. One-horned rhino comes after this white rhino. So have a compare. See, if you have a pictorial knowledge about all those things, please refer as many pictures as possible so that your mind can capture pictures easily rather than words. So you can complement your words with pictures. That is how you learn many things. That's the thing. So I'm quickly moving on to the next topic. Next topic is a NASA topic, science and technology. It's called HAMMER. HAMMER, the full form is Hyper Velocity Asteroid Mitigation Mission for Emergency Response Vehicle. It's a long term actually. Just remember as HAMMER. What does HAMMER do? It hits hard on subject to break it. That is what HAMMER do, right? So this is the same thing, something related to hammeric effect. What is the problem is that we have many near Earth asteroids, objects, which is also called NEOs. So some may pose threat to us, some may pose danger to us. The Earth. Some may not. You may have heard about asteroid Bennu, which is nearing the Earth and which is still like 45 million kilometers away from the Earth, but still it is nearing the Earth on the trajectory towards the Earth. So it may have a dangerous effect on us if hits on the earth, then it is 3 to 4 times the power of all the nuclear tests, all the nuclear explosions conducted till now in the history. So that is the thing. If it hits so hard on the surface of the earth, then it can cause havoc. So that is why NASA is trying to study the asteroids which are nearing us and trying to destroy it through hypervelocity asteroid mitigation mission for emergency response vehicle. So asteroid Bennu, if the name comes, the second name you have to remember is Osiris-Rex. Osiris-Rex. It was a satellite. It was a spacecraft launched last year or the year before last year. Just confirm it. And that was especially targeted towards the Bennu, which goes and collects materials and comes back to the earth. That was the mission actually. So it is still on its trajectory. It did not reach asteroid. It will be reaching soon. And a few more things you have to remember. There is a new frontier program by NASA, and the 3 main missions coming under is New Horizons, Juno and Osiris-Rex. See, all the 3 have already launched, and New Horizons is related to Pluto. It has reached, and Juno is related to Jupiter. You know the name sounds similar. And Osiris-Rex, as I told, it's an asteroidal mission. And please learn all the major NASA and ESA, European Space Agency missions of present and the future. Okay, so I'm moving on to the next one. Next one is about a bird sanctuary. This is also called Okhla Bird Sanctuary, and don't confuse with Okha. Okha is in Gujarat actually. Okhla is in Noida, near to Uttar Pradesh, where the Yamuna enters Uttar Pradesh. There is a small place called Okhla. And why this is in news? Because the Environment Ministry had laid a foundation stone on the redevelopment and upgradation of this Okhla Bird Sanctuary. So that is the news. We have a revival missions. Many revival missions are there ongoing, including the Clean Ganga and Ganga rejuvenation and many things. Revival. The word is a doctrine of the present government. So that is the thing. And the features are like you have more than 300 bird species, majorly water birds. And once the water birds comes in your mind, 2 things you have to remember. One is important bird areas, and second thing is Ramsar wetland. So if it is a lake, if there is a lake and if there is a marshy place and it needs conservation, you will have it as a Ramsar site, declared by Ramsar Convention. So please learn about Ramsar Convention, Ramsar sites. What are the Ramsar sites in India? There are 26 of them. And what are important bird areas? What is the criteria to get into that list, to get into this Ramsar site? And who is behind these things? Please have a thorough knowledge about that. Okay, and there are many reasons which poses the threat to this kind of bird sanctuaries. You have high tension electric wires going on, because Noida is a industrial city as well as a growing city. Noida is one of the best cities in India. Then there is heavy traffic over the barrage. See, there is a barrage over this bird sanctuary, and heavy traffic causes pollution and all those things. There is poaching and illegal poaching and many things are there. So please have a look at all of these things, and you should know at least major bird sanctuaries, wildlife sanctuaries and national parks, especially where there are endemic or threatened species conserved. Particularly, like I said about one-horned rhino in Kaziranga. So that's an example. You should know which all places, what all are there. Okay, quickly moving on to the next question. Next topic is about iconic tourist sites project. We have the smart cities mission, we have the heritage city circuit mission, and like that you have also iconic tourist site project. Now the name suggests everything. You don't need all the cliche statements, right? See, what is the project? It is 12 sites for the development. Government of India have selected 12 sites, 12 iconic sites for the development under this iconic tourist project. Now what is this? What does it do? It is an overall development. It's a holistic development of everything related to that city. So you have infrastructure, skill development, technology development. It must have attraction to private investments and branding and marketing. Many things are there. Like Karnataka recently is starting to have a flag, their own flag. So that is kind of a branding of their own territory or regional aspirations. So that is the thing. Many branding techniques are there. Both private as well as government wise. So that is a term which has a broad meaning. And please pause the video or refer the material in detail, which all are the sites, 12 sites of iconic trust. Nothing much about this. I am again moving on to the next topic. Next topic is about Swachhata Pakhwada. Now this Swachhata has this meaning. The word Swachh has lots of prospects. Whenever the Modi government had started this Swachh Bharat Mission SBM, under that there are many such things like Swachhta Sarvekshan, Swachhta Samiksha, Swachhta Pakhwada, like that many other. So have a thorough knowledge about every such programs, and please gather 2-3 statements which you think that it is critically important to distinguish it from other such programs. Okay, so this is something which is a engaging of all the ministries. Actually, the government will prepare a calendar, annual calendar, and each week, like fortnight, you have 7 days, and each government, each ministry or a department will celebrate this Swachhta Pakhwada for that week. Like if you today is 23rd March, so 23rd March to 30th March, some ministries will be given task to celebrate or to view this as a Swachhta Pakhwada. So they will do all the cleanliness efforts, they will do awareness programs and many such things you all know. So have a quick glance in news. Why in news? Because role of women and children in taking a leadership has been initiated by the WCD ministry. I have told you earlier, please refer all the initiatives by WCD ministry. It is one of the most crucial ministry in our Indian government. And again, what is it? It is a fortnight of intense focus on issues and practices. When it started, April 2016, all the government ministries, all the departments under them will have a particular time when they have to celebrate this. Duration, a week. Okay, and an annual calendar is prepared among the ministries. Again, who is a monitoring? Who monitors this? This has an online portal called Swachhta Samiksha. Swachhta Samiksha is an online portal to monitor the works of Swachhta Pakhwada. So that is how you relate the things. And main authority again, it is Swachh Bharat Mission, and please refer all the Swachh missions. Again, I am moving on to the next topic. Next topic is Google Fiber project. This project is in news because see 2-3 things you have to remember. For the time being, nothing related with India. Only one thing is that telecommunication India Limited. It's a consultancy firm which is state run by India, and they have collaborated with USA to take down the project of Google Fiber project. Now, what is Google Fiber project? There is a fiber in this term, so related with the optical fiber. So that means it is last mile internet connectivity, fast internet connectivity. So US is planning to have a village last mile internet connectivity plan to be executed, and one of the Indian subsidiaries, Indian companies has won the rights to implement it. So what is the takeaway from this is that learn about BharatNet mission, learn about the NOFN National Optic Fiber Network, which was again renamed as BharatNet project, that is to connect all the rural areas in India with internet connectivity. So that is a quick and if an Indian company has won the rights to implement this in USA, that means the same service will be coming to India. So that is the prospect of this news. Okay. So, and please learn about Universal Service Obligation Fund, because that is the fund used to fund to all this kind of communications project, internet projects, and all these telecommunication projects are under this use of. So please have a glance at it. So again, before winding up, we'll have a question discussion. It's about NASA, which is the following pairs is or are correctly matched. Insight, search for planets outside the solar system. Test, orbiting the Venus and transferring data to the Earth. Parker probe, scientific investigations near the Sun. See, 2014 have already asked the same kind of question about Cassini, Huygens, Messenger and Voyager 1 and 2. I just have changed the names, which is the recent missions of NASA. So if you know about Parker probe, that is a solar mission, and InSight is about a Mars lander which will land on the Mars, and TESS is something which is a mission to search other planets outside the solar system. So please refer, I told you, refer the recent missions, and in the comment you can write down your own things, your own facts, that anything is missing, any new missions are coming, you can write down, and same way you can match the things. So have a good day, and please learn well. See you again next day. Thank you.